under here, and pretty much this chapter, Bleach 5:15, was it was just trolling. No other way to put this fucking chapter. It was just pretty much trolling. Like Kubo really, Kushi Byakuya still alive. Like really, he's still alive. Might not be able to become a captain again, and pretty much he's in a coma, and he might not, or may wake up from it. Like really, like I can understand Kenpachi, the way he got banged up and everything, him waking up in a coma because he's a fucking beast, and because he's one of the special war potentials and everything and whatnot. Pretty much, let me get on with the chapter. So pretty much in the chapter, what happens is after the Vander Rice and everything, attacks Soul Side and everything, we see Squad 4 and they're taking all the wound and everything back to Squad 4 barracks, and we see Unohana and Isana. And pretty much Isana's there, crying and everything, saying whatnot, like, Captain, like, why weren't we on the battlegrounds as well? Like, seriously. We could have probably helped in some kind of way. Pretty much, Unohana is pretty much saying that, pretty much, there's no reason to shed your tears because the Captain Commander's final request was for Squad 4 to not leave their barracks and to stay where they are until the war was over. So pretty much afterwards, we switch over to the infirmary, and Ichigo is talking with, I think it's what, Akon, Akon, or something. He pretty much telling them they got a message from Kisuke that they're all right. Him, Orihime, Nell, Pesce, Donachaka, and Chad, and that they're all right and everything. But we haven't seen who was the person that put a sword to Kisuke's face. Like, what's up with that? Like, seriously. So pretty much afterwards, Ichigo has a little conversation with Hinataro saying pretty much he doesn't need to be healed anymore. He's all right. But Hinataro is saying that everyone else knows that Ichigo's still hurt. Yada yada yada. But afterwards, we see Hiyako, and pretty much Hiyako takes Ichigo to where Renji and Ruki are, and they're resting everything. That pretty much they had to have surgery because healing them with their Ryatsu wasn't exactly working, so they had to pretty much do surgery on them. Pretty much afterwards, as they're talking and everything, Rukia wakes up. They had the little, goofy moment with each other, that special little bond that they have and everything. And pretty much Rukia is thanking Ichigo for, saying, appreciate it a lot. Thank you for, protecting Soul Sides and everything. And Ichigo pretty much saying, yeah, it wasn't too much nothing. Hiyako saying in the back saying that pretty much you may have not defeated the leader, but you scared his ass off for the time being. Afterwards, we see one of the nurses, and they inform Ichigo that Captain Kurosuchi is looking for Ichigo, and he wants to examine Ichigo's, Bankai sword, Tensuzan Getsu, and everything. So pretty much Ichigo heads off to what's the name of that thing? Soul Society Research De- Department of Developments. Yeah. So pretty much Ichigo's heading off there and everything. And pretty much Shinji is talking with Rukia and saying that pretty much Ichigo, no matter what, if he's banged up, hurt, or whatever, that pretty much he always puts others before himself. And pretty much Ichigo's like, pretty much he's a caring guy. He puts others before himself. He doesn't really care about himself. So, as a caring person to you. But pretty much Rukia could see right before Ichigo left that pretty much there was something else on his mind and he didn't want to say it. And Rukia kind of noticed it because them two have been friends since way back, so they got a tight ass bond with one another. It's pretty much afterwards we get a little, panel of the captains, and they're standing there around the former head captain Yamamoto's sword, Ryujin Jaka, and it's broken in half, crumbled up, and everything. And pretty much all the captains are just like, just like out of it. They're lost. It. They have like no hope at this point. It's pretty much other words. We see one of the we see one of the messengers, and pretty much he's telling us the circumstance of what's going on. That pretty much that Byakuya Kushiki Squad 6 and Kenpachi Zaraki of Squad 11 have pretty much escaped death, and that pretty much they will not return to being captains anymore or fighting anymore, and that they may or may not wake up from the coma. Like right there, that's some trolling shit for real. Like seriously, like really, he could possibly wake up from his coma or not. Just trolling. It's pretty much afterwards after he hit the message from the messenger. Soy phone is just like pissed off, saying pretty much like we don't need to hear this right now. Pretty much like we just lost the head captain. Like we don't need to hear any more bad news. Pretty much afterwards, King City saying just stop it. You sound pitiful. And pretty much those two butt heads at each other. And pretty much this is what we see. Sajin Koromora he gets even enraged saying telling Soyphone that pretty much you're not the only one here who wants to freaking grieve and yell right now, alright? But we're trying to keep it together as much as we can. So pretty much as they're arguing, Shooting Sweet comes in. Pretty much, he lost his right eye, so he has to wear a patch and everything. He's pretty much telling everyone to like pretty much just like calm down and everything. Like if the head captain was here, he would give each one of you a knock on the freaking head for acting so stupid and everything. Pretty much afterwards, he's trying to encourage everyone to pretty much like the 13 divisions were created to shield everything and protect the society. Like pretty much, we don't have the time right now to be grieving over someone. Like we must do our best to protect Soul Society. That's what the 13 divisions were created for. Pretty much, that's where the chapter ends. Overall, I would say probably it was good chapter. Beginning chapter was okay and everything. The middle, good, but the ending, it just fucking it just fucking blew my mind. Like, really? Kuba, like, are you fucking serious though? Kushki's still alive? Byakuya? Like, come on, like, how many chapters have you seen him, like, about to kill him off where he was, kill him off and everything? Like, Asnar took his Bankai, used Bankai's Sinbon Sakura Kakiyoshi on his ass, knocked his ass to a wall. I thought he was done there. Then we see him again with Ichigo. They have a little chat, yada yada yada, telling him to protect Soul Society and whatnot. Then again, we see him there, standing with his Zanpakuto, disintegrating little by little, and pretty much, I thought that was the end. But hey, still alive. Pretty much, he might not be able to fight anymore, and he pretty much not be able to wake up from his coma. But knowing Kubo, he gonna wake up. I don't know why I can just feel it in my gut. His ass gonna wake up. Like, I know Kenpachi, he gonna wake up because he's a fucking beast. Like, you can't shit stop him. Like, true beast for the motherfucking win for Kenpachi Zaraki. So, that's my thoughts and opinions on Bleach Chapter 515. Pretty much, let me know what you thought of the chapter. Video response, you like, rate, comment, subscribe, and have a blessed day.